morning, everybody. Some of you may have started using the Drone Watcher app to start gathering evidence of different situations that is going on. I wanted to bring up a few things that you need to keep in mind about this application, okay? These perpetrators, as you already know, whenever you go out, you go out of your way, going grocery shopping, they could appear there, so they could be trafficking data there. They can appear in many different public areas. They can also, just as well as go to someone else's house, just as well as you can go to someone else's house while they're doing this with their phones or any other device that they're using. Now, there's also other methods. It's possible that these locations or these houses could be one of their actual bases of operations. It's possible. And it's possible that they would immediately go on the outskirts of an area just to get away from the actual location of where they're stationed at. But by them still being near that, it still gives that area of operations away. The names there, if you're looking to basically track and trace where these locations are at, you can use the names of the streets. You can zoom out, get the names of the towns or the cities. You can zoom out, get the name of what state it's in, and then the actual part of the continent of where it's at. You can utilize those methods in order to basically track and trace where these evidences, or should I say these perpetrators, are stationed at. Now, we got to keep in mind in these public areas, and especially in the city areas, there are cameras. Chances are some of these people may have actually walked right in front of one of these cameras. But considering the whole situation with the mask, you should already know that it's pretty obvious to most that they implemented that just to be able to cover the identity of these perpetrators, because there's no way they're going to be able to use this huge gaslighting method, which is what the BLM movement actually is, by the way, which they're using it for. It's to gaslight a majority of the population, and they're not excluding anybody with this. They're going after everybody pretty much. Now, when it comes to people of color, well, they got the Karens for that. When it comes to anybody else of any other nationality, well, it's no different. And it's like a lot of people are, can't stress this out enough, knowing how much of a scam it is, and they're just immediately exposing it as much as they can. And I am really proud of them for that. I'm proud of all of you for all the greatness that you have done, as far as helping one another, getting good information out there. Now, by me showcasing this app to you guys, I'm not implementing anybody to take the vigilante action with this. And the thing is that you got to understand this program is highly deceptive, so you got to be very smart about this. There's chances are they could be trying to utilize different methods to scapegoat someone. Then chances are that someone may have been involved with questionable things. Who knows? But the thing is that, I'm not saying that I'm not condoning we should take that action, but considering the amount of circumstances that's happening now, it was one thing at first, but now it's completely changing altogether. I mean, with us being on our own, they're picking us off one by one. That's become apparent for the past couple of years. With the situation as it is, these people who are just following through whatever the government's telling them to, they're becoming a threat to not just themselves, but the people around them. And it's just because of the reckless judgment that's their response to it. They just accept anything that's basically being spoon-fed from them, from these paid off experts, but from the same satanic system that's been brainwashing them and putting them to sleep repeatedly for decades. This has just been constantly happening, and they're not all the wiser to it unless someone wakes them up. I believe that one of the other reasons why we're targeted as bad as we are, and I really don't like that subject. I really don't even like that term, being targeted, because we're much stronger than that. We are really strong, and this is why they don't want us to basically be able to help each other out. They don't want us to gather up, because in an instant we're going to be able to tell who was actually controlled opposition, who actually is responsible for doing what. We're going to be able to tell the differences because, first off, too many eyes, too many people around, too many witnesses. And the thing is, you cannot hurt someone's credibility like that, the way that they choose to do it, when you have people as witnesses on your behalf, going who have all went and experienced the same thing that you've experienced. Anyway, the footage I'm going to show you guys here, this drone, the drone watcher actually does catches drones in the area. It does detect this stuff, and the footage I'm going to show you proves that. Unfortunately, though, I wasn't able to get out the information that it shows that it had the capable of getting. But when you see it, you'll be able to see for yourself. Can open. Oh, okay. You see, they don't like it when their bullshit is being recorded. Let's say someone's trying to gaslight you, right? Someone's trying to gaslight you. They don't like it when they are being recorded, actually setting the stage up to gaslight you. No, they want it to be afterwards. Then you see the shit that's going on, and it's not until everything's all set up. They don't want you catching actual footage of the stuff going on as they're setting up, because it literally just fucks everything up. So let's say you made plans to go somewhere and you just immediately decided not to just go there at the last minute. Then you say, oh, I'm going to go anyway, maybe on the next day. You decide to actually go on the next day, but then at the last minute you decide not to do it again, and then you just repeat that process. You're eventually going to start pissing them off, because then now they're just wasting their time. And as you see, there's obvious tampering going on with it. You already see that as it is. Just wait. No thanks. No thanks. I don't know why that's popping up twice. But this device is probably cloned, so that would make sense. So let's do this again. Turn off. That. Not sure if this is still going to be useful or not, but it's worth a shot. Now, what is that? Ground truth. Drone detect? What the F? Alert drone detected. Alert RF drone detected. Ground truth. Select spacey. Drone detail. ID. AGL. Stats. Battery. Configure options. Mute audio. Save, I guess? I don't know. I'm not seeing any. So it gives you the ID, the AGL, the stats, and the bat. So it detected their shit, but it immediately... Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. It detected it, but it's not... I'm not able to get its actual information. But the fact that that popped up, the fact that that showed, is proof enough. Wow, man.